Hello ladies and gents, welcome to the Lyon Car Show. For the second time, we're going to check out the new Volkswagen ID.7. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. So here's the new beautiful Volkswagen ID.7. It definitely looks beautiful in person. It's very long. I'm going to try to show you the profile because we do have a lot of space around the car, and it looks very good, I gotta say. In person, the first videos online are never giving it justice, but when I see it in person, it does look very elegant with that Volkswagen signature. So let's come a bit closer and check it out. We have a little sharp lines, but nothing too aggressive. The car looks elegant, and you can see the new IQ lights. So these are connected, actually, if you saw my separate video for the B-roll. And these also lighten up around the lens frame, lightens up, and inside you can see two more lenses, and there's a reflector. So the fog lights are integrated in the main headlight cluster. So this is some sort of just non-metallic gray color. And over here you can see side tunneling, so they added a little bit contrasting piano black details there on the front grille at the bottom as well. You can see parking sensors are integrated in the black pieces. We have the radar, and this is a big opening, but they've added a cover in the front radiator grille, so it doesn't get damaged by stone chips. That's nice. You can see the badge has a 3D texture, so this is not the radar. It's obviously separated, but you can know that for the other cars. If this is glossy finish, then it's the radar behind it. We also have a 360 camera, and it's slightly covered on the top, so some smart details there. So let me just back up. There's some crowd passing by the car behind me, so it looks very elegant on the road and slightly mean with this headlights, but very elegant looking and big. So I like the aerodynamics. If we check the front profile, it's slightly aggressive with its arches, but not too aggressive, just gives it a little bit slightly mean look. Now we have this big 20-inch alloys, so these are 235/45 R20, and it's diamond cut silver on black, some sort of mesh design, slightly covered for better aerodynamics and less power consumption. We do have a long bonnet, but I don't think there's a front space. You can see here the VIN number. So this is Volkswagen's demo car. I think it's a production, but it's just for the car shows. We have a big heads-up display, speakers on the front. We have the light and rain sensor, and a lane assist camera wide lens. Now I'm going to back up because I do have space. You can see how long this is. It's a very long car. It's like the Model S, something similar. It's going to be tricky for parking, but it has and offers a lot of interior space. Piano black contrasting side mirrors, camera for the 360, long-term signals. There's a little puddle light there. You have the turn signal facing the driver as well. You have the physical blind spot there, and you can see in the reflection there, there is a blind spot. I'm going to show you that from the inside. A-pillars are piano black with this metallic gray finish. So this one is a non-metallic metallic. You can see that clearly. And moving to the top, we have a banner roof, but it's not openable, and this is electronic, so it has a crystals inside. There's a layer of crystals, and you can electronically switch it on or off, so you can let more light inside or less light, but it's never fully transparent. Now we have tinted windows on the rear. We have this flush door handles from the ID.4 and ID.5 series. So over here you can put like a screwdriver, pop this plastic. There's a physical key cylinder there. Underneath here there's a button. And also, of course, you can see keyless entry. Now we have a nice skirt in piano black, matching the rest of the car. We have a big C-pillar window here, ending at the bottom like the front end. We have the shark fin antenna there, and then we have a really thin stoplight on the top. And then this black piece is ending in the C-pillar. Now we have some regulations fooling here with this mud guard, and you can see the rear tires, and you can see drum brakes. This is cost efficient for your service, less money being spent on rear discs. And over here you can see the black diffuser. Now the back parking sensors are in the color of the vehicle, so we have this connected cat eye, and there might be a towing hook in this model. I think so, yes, it is. Not sure if the camera angle caught that. You can also see the IQ lights. Now we have this 3D effect, and it looks very gorgeous. So these are turn signals. Now this one's supposed to be connected. You can see that in my B-roll, but for the moment they're off. You also have fog and reverse LED lights. Now this advertisement is here, so I'm backing up here. You can see the back end. So we have the Volkswagen badge. We have the wide lens with the washer nozzle, 2 license plates. So you don't press the badge, you press underneath to open. And of course you have the ID.7 signature there. So let me back up. That is the car, so it opens. Very tall, I'm a 2 meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So you can see the top, they also added like a black plastic, it's not color of the vehicle. And then over here you can press to close. You can adjust the height manually and then hold this until you hear a beep. Then you can program the height. So if you have a lower garage, so it doesn't hit the top. And you have those rubber stoppers here and here. The rest is plain plastic. Now you have this big shelf that can be removed. So it is nice and big. You can use that from the inside. And I can't back up too much. Let me see here. I can do it like this. So you can see that's a very big cargo space, and it's nice and flat here. This is a plastic protection. So both ends have a cold LED light. They're not saving on those. Have the 4 threaded points on each side. Now on the right side you have grocery hook. You can knock down the seats from the rear. Seats knock down 60-40, and you can from the rear access the ski hatch opening as well. You have those ISOFIX 3 points there. And on the left side you have here room for emergency triangle. Same here, knock down the seats from the rear and grocery. And over here you can pop this, so you just push it up, it locks into position. You have your outlet option there, and it releases. You just have to push it in and it locks into position. Now you have side pockets here and here, so you can put golf clubs there like that. So this is a piece here, not sure what this is for. Maybe something, so there's like this option here. Maybe there's an optional like net or something, then you can push it here. It's slightly longer, definitely, so you can store that here. Now you can see that there is some room here. So this is 4 fingers of height, and this is 1 finger thick. So you have this to pull it like that, so you can do this, and then you can have extra 3 fingers. 4th one is the height when it's on the top. So you have the false floor, slightly goes inside, so you can have some extra storage. So still, now this is flush, you can put something here. Maybe that's some cargo space or some net options. And over here you have that option to put towing, patching kit, and so on. And this might be, if I'm not mistaken, an amplifier. Not sure if this is a speaker or not. Maybe no. And there we go. So let's close this up. So it closes nice and quiet. You can see the car, how long it is, and very elegant looking. So definitely a beautiful sight on the road. And I think this is a competitor slightly size-wise to the EQS. Now you have those lights there, and let me see if the spotlight is here. Now, yeah, it is. So you can see there's a Volkswagen badge there right now. So just for the gentleman to take the picture. And let's step in. So closing sound. Excellent closing sound. The doors are nice and heavy, so they didn't save money on their flagship, of course. They added seals, they added extra seal here, so double sealing, and then triple. This is a cover, so you don't see the exterior color from the inside. There's a seal going, extending around. The doors do not go all the way down, but it's okay. You can remove this and then push your key inside to lock the inside if you have kids. So checking the materials here, this is covered with leather, but it's hard plastic underneath. This is the same. So you do have high quality materials. There's some gray and then blue stitching inside. You can see the Roman 5 means this is a factory tint. Now there's a little piano black, Harman Kardon speakers that look nice. This is a brushed aluminum, and then over here we have a nice, very short handle. We have beautiful ambient lights. Look at this. So this looks amazing, and of course changes colors. So you can see the LED bar underneath, and you can see LED there. So we have beautiful Alcantara. This is softly padded. This is just covered by leather, and then on the bottom it's a leather imitation, but it's actually plastic. They added this carpets inside, so you can put a nice water bottle there. It's big and it's spacious. Big speaker at the bottom as well, so 2 speakers on the rear doors. There is some information about the headrests, and over here checking inside, so we have a flat floor because this is from ground up built as an EV. Now I've noticed that there's beautiful ambient lights underneath as well, so footwell ambient lights. Carpet here, plastic. So we have here leather, again gray and blue contrasting, and we have perforated Alcantara. Looks gorgeous. So this is supposed to be up, spoiler. So this is how it looks, and you can see the top here. Now it's sort of tinted. Now we can knock down the seats. You can see the interior. There's a seatbelt aligner, and there's a speaker here towards the seat pillar, and you can see the top shelf. So you can press here and lower the headrest. Let's jump inside. So we do have beautiful ambient lights. If you have white sneakers like this or a white bottom, it also illuminates. So okay, knee room. Oh, so I've dug down. I didn't notice that I actually messed my knees on my trousers. Okay, moving on. Over here you can see big pockets. You have extra pockets on the top, so this is all leather, and it's a good soundproof inside. You can barely hear the music. So this is the front. We have the massive 15-inch screen for the main infotainment and a smaller screen in front of the display. Also we have a head-up display as well. We're going to check that once we get on the front. You can see this is closed to the left and open to the right, so they've decided to put the vents one on top of each other. Have the heated seats, climate control, and 2 USB-C for charging, and there's room here. You can squeeze a third person. There's an ISOFIX point there. Now these seats are, as you can see, there's like side bolsters, so it's a nice and wide and comfortable, but the middle is not profiled for the third person, so you could squeeze the third person, but it's more comfortable for 2 on the back. This is nice and leather. 3 cups, rubberized, so this is standard Volkswagen rear armrest, and you can see here ski opening. You can see how that looks when it's open, and we do have some ambient lights in these pockets as well, so you can push your hand through. Actually, this is shining through that. We have nice and big windows. There's another one in the seat pillar, so you do have a nice overview to the rear. Now this is tinted, and again this is crystals. The car is not on. We don't have the key. I've asked. You can see the lights here, so the frames illuminate at night. You have handles on all 4 sides with hooks here, And on the B pillars, seat belts are adjustable by height. You can press here and adjust the front headrest. Now, this is either gray like this or transparent, but it's not completely transparent. So unfortunately, we cannot demonstrate that, but you can check my other videos, like the new Peugeot Rafale has the same, and this is going to be an option, of course. Headspace. Well, 2-meter tall person. If I'm bent like this, seems okay, but if I straighten up my back and I want to straighten up my neck, it's a coupe design, so it's an issue. Now, if I was an average person, I would be okay, and they did try to maximize the headspace here. There is going inside. I know it's hard to see because it's a black roof line. So there we go. You actually have to pull twice to unlock the car. Now getting on the front. So let me just check something. Yeah, the rear light is not connected. For a moment I thought when these came on it was on, but it's not. So front doors open wide. Let me just compare both of these. So they open super wide, so it's easy to access here and put a child seat and put a child in the back if you have a child. And same ceilings here, same materials. So very elegant, and there it is, a horrible saving there. They could have added just like 4 controls, but no, they had to reuse this rubbish from the Volkswagen ID.7. I mean, this is horrible, but okay. I wish at least on the most expensive model that they added 4 controls. You can lock the rear. You can lock the rear here for the kids. You can lock the car, fold or heat. And then this is for rear. It doesn't work. Wanted to check if it goes all the way down, but it doesn't work. And here we have big pockets. You can open or close from the driver's side the rear. And over here is your tire pressure. We have the ergo active seats, so you can control here massage option. You have 2 memory positions. Lumbar doesn't work. Up and down for the whole seat. So this is just for the knee area. This manually here extends. And then we have nice big bolsters and beautiful Alcantara blue details and the ID perforation there. Beautiful Alcantara and leather combo, my personal favorite. We have the pause and play button. I'm gonna pop the front later. Ambient lights. Steering column is manual. You have that touch lights from the ID.3. Now there should be ambient lights here, maybe, no? Not sure. And over here at the bottom you have a big space. It's rubberized with ambient light there. So let me just close that so don't spoil it for you. So let's get inside. Let's hear the closing sound. So good closing sound. You can see the display here. It's a small display. So if I open the door, it's going to come on. And let me see if I can press here OK. Okay, so it's just asking to switch the lights to automatic. Yeah, it still says the door is open, but you saw the range there. So I'm just going to keep the lights on. So you can see battery range, range of the battery, and odometer. So there's going to be some messages and so on. So checking the steering wheel first. Let's go first in the order we always do. We have slight texture on the leather. It's a 3-spoke flat bottom. Touch controls for the cruise, for the computer. You have the new wiper controls. You can press here for the wipers, and we have the new reverse neutral drive. Press P to park. The new Superb is getting the same levers here that you see. Now we have air vents here, and I'm not sure if this is you can see this is blowing towards up. There's a flap here, but I think it's electronically controlled. This is soft touch material. There's a vent blowing there. There's a little flashing red light when the car is locked. You can see Harman Kardon speaker in the A-pillar. There is a big head-up display, and what I realized the car was on yesterday, that it switches information from this display to the heads-up, so this one goes off. It makes sense. Now we have the big 15-inch screen, and it looks beautiful. I'm gonna come back to it. Just to finish up here, you have that big speaker, and I like the dash. It looks like Passat in the past, and I think you do have that IQ light from the ID cars. Also an assistant for the navigation, shows you in the light to go left or right. Now let's check here. Slowly opening. Now this is a big dash here. So we have the ID.7. So it's 210 kilowatt power, or 286 horsepower, 77 kilowatt hour battery. So here is the English spec. You can read that. So here's some technical details. So they don't have a lot at this moment. This is in Deutsch because the car is again from Volkswagen. And then here's the price, 56, almost 57,000 euros, and a few options. Have the 70,000. So this is official Volkswagen spec sheet. This is official numbers, and then official tire, and so on. There's a little extra there. You have the flint inside, and let me check if there's no light, there's no AC vents. Volkswagen used to be really smart in the past, but they've removed some of those features, unfortunately. Now I'm gonna come back to the screen. You do have a touch capacitive buttons here, the sliders for the volume and climate control. Welcome to Volkswagen first. So this is the first signature, so the launch model. Okay, you have the air vent here, have the hazard button there. It's a nice and physical one, and you have a start engine stop. Really, Volkswagen? So you can press here. We don't have the key for that, but you can see here is gonna tell you multiple errors, I guess. And again, it's in a demo mode. Now here you have a cover, so you have two USB C's. Let me see if I can switch these on. Yeah, there you go. You can see much better. Two USB C's for fast charging. You have a wireless charger. You have two cup holders. You can put your key fob here if the battery is low. The cup holders are nice and adjustable. This is all rubberized. There is some space here. You can remove this if you need to clean it. You can close that, so it's nice, and it's a nice finish. This is rubberized. This is plasticky. So a little bit piano black, not too horrible. Press here, and then you have really deep pockets here. This is rubberized. There's a slight space in here, and I think, judging by these, you can put some covers at the bottom. So no lights, no USBs, that's it. And you have these, so if you put a cable here, it doesn't squash. And just checking the front seat here, we do have the ISOFIX points there. The seats are nice and big and comfortable, and I love the ambient lights. They just look amazing. Another view at that. So headspace, plenty of headroom. I'm gonna come back to the screen at the end just to show you here. Bezel-less mirror looks nice and premium. There's auto dimming option. You have those touch lights. This would change the transparency here, and then you have the emergency button there, road assistance, and so on. This light should turn on. Whoa, someone smashed this. I didn't realize this. So this turns on, but someone smashed the glass there. Not sure how someone managed that. And here you have documents holder. So over here, you can extend this. So let me just see. I don't think this one's broken either. So yeah, this one's okay. Someone managed to smash that. I know this car was in a different car show at Munich EAA, but I just was too much people. I couldn't film it. Okay, coming to the main screen. So yeah, I think the navigation might not be purchased or not working. Yeah, it wants to switch the ignition on, but we don't have the key. But let's check here. So you have multiple apps, and this looks really beautiful. I'm not sure if this is going to be transferred to the ID.3 or the ID.4. This definitely looks better, but this is coming with the new cars. And I think with the larger screen, they added the new CPU and probably new memory and new SSD. So this is faster and more fluent, and the icons definitely look better than the ID.3 if you ask me. So let's see here, charging. You can set up that. So max charging limit 305 kilometers at 57%. Optimized charging. Settings here, so battery care mode. There we go. AC charging, reduce charging current, release contact automatically or keep it locked, vehicle. So some of the functions are not available because we don't have the key. You can see here a list of safety assistance, so lane keeping assist, driver attention, monitor driver drowsiness monitor, front assistant, travel assistant, speed limiter, and so on. We can't scroll because this is unavailable. But you can see here the display, all the things that you can hear. You have the climate control, but it's again not available. You can defrost the front, that is available for some reason. This is supposed to be your home screen. There's two options, and there will be options here. So vehicle status, driving modes would be here, navigation would be here, and well, it looks like you have games now, Volkswagen Go. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to play this. Oh, there we go. Wow, they added games. So it looks like so you can go left and right again. Whoa, it's fast. Very responsive. Can you use the steering wheel? It's locked. So I guess you're like avoiding obstacles. Well, not really that good at it, right? It's first time. So I'm not sure what's the point of the game. Maybe just it is to kill time on a charger. Wait, we're reaching max speed here, so I'm just trying to avoid these potholes and debris on the road. Am I supposed to collect these things? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is my health or if this is my battery. Maybe you're trying to reach the maximum distance with a single charge, I guess. So that's a challenge in life as well, in real life and in this game. But yeah, Volkswagen was obviously listening to customers who said, Tesla's better because they have Netflix, YouTube, and so on in games. So I think they decided to, add something. I'm not sure what happens if you go, if this reaches the bottom. But let me just see. So, I mean, there's some points up there, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I just want to see what happens if we deplete the battery. I think that's the battery. It might not be the battery. I'm not sure if they're supposed to collect these things or not, but yeah, we've reached the end there. Let me see what happens if I hit the pothole. Nothing. It just slows you down. Interesting. I would like to see if this has more options, but I guess the car is just not on. Settings here, screen, time, language, units, network, Wi-Fi, mobile devices, information, system information, hardware H09, software 3313, configuration, and once again here, driving modes doesn't work. Background lights, they're not available at this moment. You can connect here Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course, parking, sound, you can control all of that, focus, surround, stereo, settings. You can turn that off or on. And over here you have users, maybe some sort of virtual assistant, aircon, not available, of course, and assistance. So basically that's it. The rest of the functionalities are currently not available. I think you can press here, then you have this 4 clock faces. So there we go. That was the ID.7. I wish we had a key. I did ask, but we don't have the key, unfortunately. I'm not sure why it's saying now 0% there, so I'm just gonna think that's an error message. Let me open the front bonnet and check if there is a. Well, I know there's no front space, but I just wanted to check it out. So washer fluid is there. You have to use a little leg, and I think this should be maybe it's a Pro version, so it might be all-wheel drive. I'm not 100% sure. Let's drop this, closes perfectly. So other people are checking the car. The car looks really elegant. And let's check the French spec here for the French audience. So new ID.7 Pro, 77 kilowatt-hour battery, 286 horsepower, style exclusive package, range 620 by VLTP. And those are your options. Matrix LED lights. I think top DC charging speed is 170 kilowatts. There are a few options here. Extra warranty, I think extended warranty 3 years or 100,000 kilometers for 2,000 euros. So not bad. Pack Design Plus and some other stuff here. And total options is almost 10,000 euros, and that's the price. So there you go. So that was the new Volkswagen ID.7, and it looks gorgeous. Can't wait to see these on road. And how are they going to do range-wise in real life? If you want to see more from Leon Car Show, do subscribe. I'm going to review, of course, the facelift of the new ID.3. I'm going to see if I can review the new Touareg, and I did review separately it's behind those covers, the new T-Cross facelift. So do subscribe. There's going to be other electric cars in the show I'm going to film and review. So hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.